All right, spoilers, straight to it. First of all, I noticed Antman's friends are not in this movie, especially that Mexican friend from the part one who is good at reciting.
I heard that they're trying to give him his own series.
Why?
Because his fans love him, so they're
you know, since Antman, since the first Antman movie, they haven't made him do the things that he's known for doing.
The ranting.
Like the ranting, yeah.
He didn't do it in the part 2. I never
since Antman 1, he hasn't done it.
I never liked the part 2. You sure? I remember seeing him doing it again.
He's in the movie, but he never did that thing. He never did that run.
I didn't finish the part 2.
That run thing was so iconic. People were thinking it will come in this movie, It never came.
And also, he is not a cheap celeb. I don't think it's a budget they want to add to their movies.
Yeah.
Imagine just sitting there and all of a sudden you have to pay 10 million to somebody just because he's in your movie. Yeah. The major spoiler is Antman is a weak. It's a major spoiler. I mean, some people think he's strong, but he's a weak. There's no way to say it. He's a weak bitch.
You could almost say the same thing for Doctor Strange.
How the fuck is Doctor Strange?
No, let me explain. Let me explain what I mean. Let me explain. I don't know if you remember. You remember Avengers Infinity War when he fought with Thanos.
Where he turned everything to butterflies and Thanos.
Do you remember how clean and dope that fight was?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you see? Do you have any memory of any fight? Was there any memorable fight of Doctor Strange like that in his own movie?
Yes.
Where? Which one?
Against a zombie. That part was clean as shit. You asked any memorable part. That part was clean as shit.
Yeah, that part was fire. But like Doctor Strange motivates with madness. There wasn't a lot.
I said weak bitch. I didn't say no fighting scenes. Ant-Man, literally. First of all, let me just say, it doesn't make sense how somebody conquered worlds and you're able to fight hand-to-hand combat. Nigga, I've never seen you train in your life.
That shit is weak. That shit is weak.
I didn't understand how.
There are so many questions. There are so many issues with that here. For example, this guy that they say he has technology that's beyond like 40-something century technology and whatever, and then Ant-Man's daughter is just going through his tower, just unlocking prisons so easily.
With face recognition.
With face No, this is the thing. She unlocked the first one with Face ID. She slammed the Robert McGuffin's head against it, unlock. From then onward, she'll just go to the thing, unlock. Easy.
Even that same one, that man also did something with his hand. He didn't do something with his hand, he did something and it went down. The time he's releasing Scott and his daughter, he did the same ability with his hand. He didn't even go near the portal.
No, but it is his tech. He has control over it.
It's more of a
and
system.
And they say he's like, how many centuries, many centuries ahead into the future. So it makes sense that.
No. Another problem I have, Kang's ability. Can he control gravity?
No, he doesn't have ability. It's all tech.
Yeah, it's tech. But the first time he met Ant-Man, he was able to move. He was able to bring him forward and bring him back. The next time they fight, in the main fight, he never did that again.
Yeah, because he was inside the prison cell. They were in prison cells when he was doing that.
So what? Because he's inside the prison cell, he can control gravity or he can do what? It made no sense.
You could say that. Bruh. I feel like there are so many ways to excuse that one. That one there is inside his tower. He has control over everything.
After the main fight came, all the man was doing was shooting laser and sonic blast or whatever. That's all he was doing. He did it twice. The time he saw the girl, the time the woman found out that he's come to kill a lot of people. I think the woman threw something against it. He did that. Yeah. It's true. The man's ability that they didn't calculate.
Yeah, they didn't really explain. They didn't really do a good job in explaining a lot of things.
They didn't want you to deep it because.
Also, how do you have advanced tech and somebody's running around freeing people from your prison cells in your tower and no CCTV, no one is monitoring, no one is seeing
that's what
anything.
How do you have advanced tech and Ant-Man beat you? The ending, he was defeated by an ant farm.
He was beaten by an ant farm.
And he came out with all his gadgets to move. I was like, how? How did you fight a lot of ants? First of all, you can do a barrier to protect yourself. Let's say they broke your barrier. You can't push them away. No Singatensi. You cannot do that. Bro. At the time, when I was watching it, I was like,
so many questions.
No, Kang was OP, so they had to show that he can fight. I think they did it because the other Kangs are coming.
Seriously, Kang really stands out in the whole movie. Like he's the only character that
he is the movie. Kang is the movie. The movie is just for you to know that Kang is coming.
Simple.
That's what I'm saying. To me, this Ant-Man is the hardest because Kang came in to make you understand that you see all the things you're hearing, all that chit chat. It is me. In the intro, they just stepped in and made them know that I can kill your daughter, you can do it for me. I was like, very limited options.
He did do one really, really, really dumb mistake I never understood in the movie. You see his power orb thing that he lost and he's been working for years to get it back. He built a whole empire in the quantum realm and everything, all for that one thing to get out and get back in control and keep messing with time however he wants. He finally got it back. and in the final act, he left it and went out to go and fight.
No, he explained why. He said that he's taking his whole empire with him. He was attracted to the empire, so the fact that his empire was being defeated, it will affect him.
Case, knowing Kang, this is something he can easily build again if he wants to. He has the tech, he has the knowledge.
That's why I thought until he.
But then again,
to show emotional attachment.
The reason why he's been trapped there for that long is because of that one thing he's always wanted.
He had emotional attachment towards his everything. That's why. No matter what you were saying, that he's not panicking.
Also, another thing is his robots, whatever the hell. Come on, how do you claim this guy's tech is so advanced and they keep beating this thing so easily? Like like Stormtroopers in Star Wars. His robots.
That was what Mysterios were aiming for. The Mysterios were Stormtroopers in this. They look like Mysterio in Spider-Man.
Mysterio's head is bigger. It looks more like a fishbowl.
This one looks like a fishbowl.
This one looks like
this looks like a fishbowl, but it has something to hold it at the back.
It's a superhero who looks so much like that.
Who does? Oh, shout out to Flash. Yeah, but look, my honest Antman, King. I think his name is Kang. You never panic because you know that no matter what, you've done it so many times, no matter what, you are the top G. To the very end, you've done this so many times, you are the top G. People who have no abilities but they press button to come small and come big are the people that
I like the way he beats Wasp over and over again. No. Whenever Wasp is coming to us saying, "Pop,"
that's what I'm saying.
Like, the beginning, so easy.
The beginning, when they come to fight him, he literally tours them like they are ants. Like, yeah. And the end, they said the man can't do this. What kind of power balance is that?
It's just
it didn't make sense. I feel like they are doing it because the other Kangs are coming around. I'm trying to make him.
This movie almost works the same way as Avengers 2. It only exists to have the next Avengers movie. That's what I can say about this movie. Oh shit! That's the best I can say about this movie.
I forgot that was in my head. I thought the main villain is Doomsday.
Victor Von Doom. No, he hasn't.
He's not the main villain. I was thinking he's going to be the main villain, but I think about Kang is going to be.
They would have showed him.
Yeah, so Kang.
It makes more sense that Kang will be the next one.
Yeah, but also, look, bro, this whole movie. I'm just saying, this movie was hard for me. People are not messing with them. I think this movie is the balls you need to have to. It's the balls you need to have in your throat.
This is the thing. If I were to rank the 3 Antman movies, the Antman 2 is at the bottom. Antman, this one, the Antman and the Wasp Quantumania, long ass name, is number 2, and then Antman 1 is number 1.
No, I thought the name was long to try pronouncing. It's just Antman and the Wasp Quantumania. It's not long. It's just I don't know how to make it.
Initially, I thought all this time before I went to watch the movie, I thought it was Antman Quantumania.
Is it? That would make more sense.
That would make more sense. They have to include his wife, so yeah, why not?
Look, let's be honest here. To me, this movie is the second best Marvel movie to come out in the last 2 years. To me,
second.
It's after Doctor Strange. I'll put this over Eternals. You forgot?
You're putting this movie over Spider-Man.
Yeah, I put it over Spider-Man. Spider-Man, I went to watch it again. I realized that was the nostalgia. Everybody was saying nostalgia. I was like, nah, bullshit. I went to watch it again. I was like, yeah, it was the nostalgia.
To some extent, nostalgia, but like,
it was the nostalgia. No, bro, I went to watch it again. I was like, he's still that weak Spider-Man because this is the first time he fought a rogue villain, and he was he's still that weak Spider-Man to the very end. I was watching. I'm not watching. Thinking, I'm like, the nostalgia.
Wait, you think he's weak?
He's weak. I'm not watching
Wait. I don't. No. I don't think you understand how strong the Green Goblin is,
bro.
Green Goblin, do you remember that old Spider-Man movie? Okay. He was punching through walls like it was paper.
Okay. Amazing Spider-Man, he fought Electro. What's his name?
Electro.
The Electro he fought, do you think this Spider-Man can beat him? That Electro he fought, that was using him to do DJ sound. This Spider-Man can beat him.
Electro was mad.
The beginning, he fought the Lizard Man. Or whatever the Lizard. Mm-hmm. Do you think this Spider-Man can beat him? Bro, Spider-Man can beat any villain in any verse. This is the only one he got.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
He is the weakest. He's the weakest
That's
in the 3.
I had to watch it again. I was like, yeah, I liked it because I wasn't expecting a lot of things.
He's the weakest. He's the weakest.
To me, they're the second. Spider-Man, no, don't get me wrong, you are balls compared to other Spider-Man.
Also, he's actually kind of dumb, but we won't talk about that one. I'll go into that.
The reason why I always use the word dumb is more of ignorant. I feel like I wanted to show naivety. What
came to my head and I said he's kind of dumb?
Oh.
There was a time when he was in the bar with Mysterio and the $1 billion glass that Tony Stark left for him, he dropped on the floor somewhere.
Oh yeah, that thing.
And then somebody picked it and gave it
like
to
4
him.
times in the
Yeah, after the comment, I still can't get over. I was like, if Mysterio was like, Yo, that's the $13 billion glass that he just dropped on the floor. And he just left it on the floor.
I realize they don't want to show him naive. That's why any other Spider-Man that's coming from now.
He made mistakes in that movie.
That's any other Spider-Man that's coming from now. It's only, I think Spider-Man, no, not Spider-Man 3, but Spider-Man 1, like the original Spider-Man that now it's come to write the story.
That guy, the OG Spider-Man.
No, I'm talking about Spider-Man. He's not come to write the story. All of this it has been cancelled. He's now come to be Spider-Man. That was the whole point of it.
No.
The ending, he's now come to meet Mary Jane. He's now come to do the whole Peter Parker in the news. He's not come to start Spider-Man. He hasn't started his story. All of this is just showing naivety.
Well, let's see.
That's what I'm allowing it. I feel like naivety. But to me, this is the second best. Spider-Man, no him. Don't get me wrong, your balls. But this, and I was watching, I was like, okay, I don't know what I expected from Antman. But it is Kang. That nigga.
Kang is the shit.
Bro, I remember the part where beating him and he realized that now he's come to lose. Instead of him freaking out, he smiled and got pissed. You're like, I was like, yo.
You know another question that will get you thinking.
What?
Why didn't they help cure Black Panther's illness?
Who?
Antman.
How can they cure it?
It's basically cancer. You could shrink, go there, burn it out.
No, cancer
How come Shuri never called it?
Cancer is your body attacking other cells. If they burn out one
it's a deformed cell.
Yeah, but if they burn one cancer, they can still regenerate for now.
Why do you think a tumor is basically cancer?
Yeah.
Tumor can be removed.
Yeah, it can remove.
Be fine.
That doesn't mean be fine. That's the fine thing.
Yeah, it's not 100%.
Yeah,
I'm aware.
100%. That's
but
what I'm
like,
saying. Unless you keep doing it.
A lot of times when you remove the tumor early enough, you are good.
Yeah, that's what they say about people fighting like twice their life.
Yeah. So why is it? How come she never called? No, I still have a problem with she not calling anyone to help.
First of all, how can he go in and burn cancer? What the fuck are you doing? You ain't going in, you have a cells war. What the fuck are you doing?
Well, it depends. If it's not removable, you just burn it and destroy it.
How will he burn
or
it?
shrink it and take it out.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
Shrinking and taking it.
Yeah.
So
hell, even that's another crazy. If it's cancer, he can shrink it. If it grows again, he's just going to shrink it over and over again. Yeah.
Well, it's fair to believe that Antman has not grasped their ability. Up to now, he has never admitted that not entering Thanos' annals is a dumb thing.
He mistakenly went subatomic in Antman 1. He helped do the time travel nonsense. And so now
if he goes
can't.
subatomic, can you time travel?
No, it was after he figured how to go subatomic. That's when he learned. And later on in Avengers Endgame, he and Iron Man and Hulk figured out the whole time travel thing.
Should I talk about it? Ant-Man really has been going slow.
Yeah, so it's crazy that they did not call him.
To me, I feel like Ant-Man is the scariest of all because shrinking to a molecule
and subatomic is crazy.
Give me to a molecule. If I shrink a molecule in human, I just can't beg. You are dead. Like there's nobody. Even if I'm immortal, Deadpool, he can blast Deadpool into so many pieces. Take him 10 years for him to come back. No, it's that messed up.
It'll take him,
bro.
Not 10. 10 years is a long time. Okay. Do you know how long it took him for him to grow half his body back?
Yeah, I think about it. It
wasn't even up to
like 2 weeks.
I don't think it reached 1 week. I don't think it even.
Shout out to that CGI though. It was very awkward to watch. It was very awkward.
Yeah, it was so fucking awkward. They did the same thing to MODOK.
No, but MODOK
when they showed him where they put the armor on him, they showed his bare ass and everything. I was like, what the hell?
Not funny enough, I'm proud of people who actually like MODOK. Like I'm a fan of MODOK.
Oh, MODOK.
So when MODOK was shown in it,
MODOK is a joke in this movie. It's not something you take seriously. And they killed him off. He's a moron.
MODOK is not exactly the tightest villain. So
he's not. Yeah.
So you know exactly somebody that if he dies, it should touch.
In the comics, it's an okay villain.
He's not the tightest villain. Me, I feel like MODOK. Just the emotional bits
the way MODOK, I thought MODOK, you thought MODOK was Kang's right hand man.
No.
You didn't think he was Kang's right hand man? No. That's the impression.
When they said that they made him, when they said they come to sing the machine and they brought him, I knew that he's not the right hand man.
When they sent
the girl was like, they'll send the machine or something. The one that was saying that by now they sent him. And MODOK later came to say his name. What the fuck was his useless name?
MODOK.
Machine something. It was a very dumb name. Like
yeah, it's quite dumb.
Yeah,
it's quite dumb. It's an acronym.
I know when they said I knew he wasn't the right hand man. Me MODOK, I enjoyed every bit about it because I don't know why my expectation was so little that the moment I realized that Ant-Man is actually fire. I was like, okay, because especially the whole world and the creatures. I was like, gems have never looked cooler than this. This is the hardest gems you see.
Oh, by the way, the quantum civilization you end up
it makes no sense.
Pointless.
How can you get metal in such a small place and make it so big? How can you? No, think about it. It's a whole
it's not that. It's like it's dumb. Like the whole place. Everybody's just you don't care for anyone. You end up not caring for any character. They're all pointless characters.
I don't think they're trying to make you care for them. I don't think they're trying to make you see them. Anymore.
Also, this is another thing I've realized. This is they should really stop making Antman movies. Seriously, the heroes never go through. Mention one struggle anybody went through in this movie.
Look at the Ant-Man's about to die. This Antman. He was fighting King. Yes, he was legit about to die.
Oh no.
This bro,
you thought he was about to die. You believed was. You really believed was about to die.
I believe that they could have killed him. I believe they could, bro.
I never once. No, I knew this is a Marvel movie.
This is the only time that I've seen a hero struggle apart from Endgame and Civil War. Think about it. How many times have you seen Captain America? Was the only one that can make you feel like, yeah, they beat this nigga, or this nigga is fighting.
Captain America.
Yeah, he don't. Even time he's fighting, you can sense that okay, this guy can be in danger because anytime he's fighting, it's hand to hand. Then the time I realized that no, this nigga is in trouble. Then the time I felt danger, like a sense of danger towards him.
I mean, I knew guaranteed he would lose the fight.
Oh, me,
he wasn't going to win.
If he had won, I'll be pissed. Like, no, because I was like, the King kept saying, and the Kang kept saying, I'm the conqueror. Like, I've seen this so many times. Like, and then he would use hand to hand combat because he has lost his weapon. I was like, I feel like if you're the weakest man, yeah, weakest useless nigga, and you've lived 1,000 years and you can't beat anybody, you're dumb. You are dumb. It didn't make sense. So we're fighting.
Should I remind you of one cringe moment from the movie?
What?
Ant-Man's daughter's motivational speech.
That woman. Look, she was so annoying.
Her speech.
She was so annoying.
Oh, she's so annoying. She's this is the first thing we are introduced to. She's an activist.
She was pissing me off with the activism.
She doesn't respect her dad one bit. Her dad is always praising her.
Yeah, they all and everybody was still supporting her like the dad is wrong because he was always pointing out the obvious and yeah. I didn't understand that. That's what I'm saying. Look, to me, the whole first hour of the movie, Kang doesn't appear. The first hour, see it like
they just hype him up.
See it like you're getting head.
Just hype him up.
You're just getting head, and I come to do the main thing.
Also, isn't it very convenient that the ants fell into the quantum realm earlier, spent 1,000 years to build civilization and grow before the human beings came?
Were they experimenting on the ants?
When I heard that, I was like, how very convenient.
That's what I'm saying, that like
you all fell at the same time, but somehow they fell earlier. They fell sooner. Built a whole civilization.
It was only one that fell and managed to build a whole.
Oh, and here's the funny thing: they remember you after 1,000
and they
years.
respect you. No, that part doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense. The ants part doesn't make sense. The ants part
for you to shrink me that they experimented on you. The ants was his experiment.
No, they're in the normal ant form.
No, I'm saying for him to shrink to the quantum state. That the man was experimenting on them, using them to try his theories out.
No, he didn't shrink them.
So how they go into a quantum state?
The ants. Yeah. I think that thing just burst and took everything, every living thing. I'm assuming it's every living thing.
No, that was what happened to them. It didn't happen
in the beginning.
That's what happened to them in the beginning. But the ants happened. They went way ahead before them. Yeah, that's like you have to be experimenting on them. It wasn't the same time.
I think they all went together.
No, that's why. That's how they had the whole civilization. He was saying that they've been there ahead of time. That's how he was looking at them like this is the master. It wasn't the same time.
Still, how convenient.
That's what I'm saying. The only way to make sense is you was experimenting on them. And if you experimented, I don't know how they respect you.
No. Apparently, the ants build their own thing, build their own. Some is a whole civilization then Kang never heard of. Interesting.
Yeah, these are the things I liked about it. I said in the previous video, I like attention to detail. They talk about many things. I like the fact that they look like Avatar, but with just gems. I like that bit. You know,
gems.
Maybe it was just gems around. Bacteria and gems is always
everything looks like.
Yes, I like that.
Organisms.
It looked like good CGI. It looked like something like Marvel forgot about. Because if you watch She-Hulk and you watch other things, you understand that Marvel after a while
we don't talk about She-Hulk.
You understand? Marvel after a while was not it. To me, I was highly impressed. I was highly impressed with what they've done so far. So I recommend anybody go and watch it. This is 15 balls in one sack. It's just full of life. Go check it out. Go check it out.
Your love and admiration for balls is really sus.
This is the concept of life. Think about it.
But overall, what would you rate this movie out of 10?
7.3.
I'm not gonna lie, I give this a 6. 6.
And what do you give Thor: Love and Thunder?
Oh, that's 4.
What do you give Doctor Strange?
7.5.
What do you give Avatar? The one that you just watched.
Woo! Oh, Avatar. I think also 7.5. Yeah. What? Okay, I don't know. Avatar.
I rest my case.
It's hard. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, Avatar is really hard. I'm struggling because the plot is weak. Like the movie licks your eyes so much. It's like
the plot wasn't that weak though.
Not so weak. It's better than the first one. I prefer it to the first one.
I prefer the first one to it because the first one was a whole introduction.
First one is basically Pocahontas in Avatar. The plot line is basically Pocahontas.
But that's how almost every new civilization introduction is.
Yeah, with white explorer comes to foreign land, joins the people, rebels against his own people. True.
But mine is 7.3. Doctor Strange is 8.
Which one is 7.3?
Antman 7.3. Doctor Strange is 8. I can see the difference in it because me, I like Antman. It was just what I expect the movie. I expect a Marvel movie to be. I mean, the Marvel is coming out.
I also didn't really like the way Antman didn't really stand out in his own movie.
That's why I liked it. That's why I keep saying the best.
That's why you like it.
Bro, what can Antman do to stand out? Think about it. The only time he went big once and everybody was like, yo, Antman, that is only...
Which part? In Captain America Civil War?
Yeah, that was the only time Antman
You actually did the same thing in Antman, the second Antman movie.
Yeah, I didn't finish that one.
But that one...
My point is, this is the only time that Antman has actually had some value. And he's the side character.
The only time?
Yeah, which other time has he had some value? Think about it. Antman, throughout MCU, up to 5 phases. Think about it.
Time travel.
It's time travel. How did he time travel?
He helped with the time travel.
Doctor Strange did the time travel.
Doctor Strange never did any time travel.
When did he do the time travel?
Avengers Endgame.
Yeah, what did he went... I'm forgotten this.
No, he was trapped in the quantum realm for 5 minutes. He came out, 5 years had passed, and then he went to Captain America Dems, and then Hulk also came along, and they were trying to figure out how to do the quantum travel thing.
The science
and theory that they mistakenly turned him into a baby and everything.
Bro, the time that they were all sitting down, they were working the mass. He, Iron Man, and Hulk, and then he 10% into the contribution of time travel. That's
who else is an expert in quantum physics? Wait. You think if you remove Antman,
think about
how would they have done it? Think about it. They needed pin particles. They couldn't do it without pin particles, which he is an expert in.
All I know is that if Hulk has slapped loud enough, you're just starting a new Big Bang theory. It's possible. It's possible. Look, I've never found any value for this character till today. Till this time. And its only value is introduce another character. That's its only value.
Which character is that?
Kang. That's his only value. Honestly, Antman has never been the like if Antman is not in a movie, I will never feel it. Take Thor out of a fighting scene and see how people be like, if they brought Thor.
Of a fight scene.
Okay, like a major MCU fighting. If everybody would think about if they brought Thor, even Black Widow. Even sometimes no, I think about Black Widow. Never felt it.
Never saw the point in Black Widow being a
she and Hawkeye. Hawkeye.
Oh, Hawkeye. I can't. I have some respect for Hawkeye.
So to me, Hawkeye is equivalent to Antman. They are the same group. There are people that I don't know why they were heroes, but you can watch them if you want. Same group. Think about it. Honestly, apart from the time travel, when have you seen him fight or contribute to a fight scene?
Who?
Antman.
Avengers Endgame.
What did he do? What was so significant about what he did?
You know that I don't remember the time Rhodey was trapped under the rubble when Thanos came. You see, I can mention.
Any hero could have done that. Any hero could have. Spider-Man could have.
Wait, who found him? Who found Rhodey when he was trapped?
After you say the contribution is not something that anybody can do. He's not insignificant. Spider-Man could have done it. Spider-Man could have fucking lifted that shit.
Was Spider-Man even there?
Yeah, he was there, was he not?
He was there.
Yeah.
What's in his use, right?
It's not the man, yeah. He has no value. It's the only time. Look, watch it and just write your comments the first time.
I wish we could meet Kevin Feige and go back to Avengers facing Infinity War and then say, okay, remove Antman from the whole story. Let's see how they figure out the whole time travel concept. Let's see how they do anything else.
They should move Antman and put She-Hulk. I feel like she will be a better contribution in the Avengers thing. It should be twerking, but still better contribution.
Yeah, she go 10 on 101 and
You see that moment where
uselessness.
Where this thing Naruto did the sexy no jutsu on the
Kaguya.
Yeah, that's what we were talking like, whoa, hold up. Take it easy, mama. But I can't understand. This Kang is against the Rick and Morty community, which is the Kang community. Yeah, it's obviously people are copying Rick and Morty. It's the same thing.
Actually, no. Marvel did this in a long time. Like, Marvel did it with Richards, not Kang specifically. It was mostly with Richards. Okay. And then Rick and Morty just made a parody of that.
So Rick and Morty community. These people have always been there. They banished this guy because he was killing them. He was killing them because he realized they were too bad. Mine is, which scenario was he sitting there that led him to go like, let me check the timeline and see where these bad people are and start killing them? Which scenario? Which, like, you don't get me?
What?
Can't. Then this one, he hates all of them. He's trying to kill them. Which scenario led him to try and kill them?
No, according to him, the timelines were collapsing with each other. Things were really going out of order.
So that's when he traced it back
to them. So he has to trace where the issue is coming from and then go and destroy them.
The way all
he was destroying worlds, civilizations, universes, everything.
The way all the accounts just keep talking about each Kang is bad. I feel like every Kang will say that.
Yeah,
like,
every Kang knows they're all bad. Like,
it's like I can be like, no, trust me, I'm not bad. Like the bad ones are coming. I'm like every Kang will be saying. But honestly, think about it. If a few timelines die, just for the whole timeline, it doesn't make sense. Like a few trillion.
Keep in mind, we can still trace all this to the female Loki for killing the Kang who was protecting the single.
Just because
timeline.
she felt like, you know, the timeline was not giving baby treatment, she was left out. You're like, oh my god, they forgot about me.
I'm sure she's in the period. Shout out to the non-binary, yeah. Anyway, so yeah.
Wait, the non-binary, do they even have periods?
Bro, I'm actually referring to the whole LGBT as non-binary because I really can't be saying all the alphabets all the time. I'm too tired. I love the first movie so much. I didn't like the second one, so I was thinking, oh, this one will really step up his story and his character arc, and it was still.
Yes, and we don't do that.
Mediocre.
This is Kang's story. Yeah,
it's basically Kang's story.
It is Kang's story. That's the first half of the movie. That's the first 1 hour. I checked it. The first 1 hour. It's just hype. It just vibes.
Anyways, yeah, if you want to see the movies coming out this year, check this video on his face and